Hey yo, what's up, everybody? How is everyone doing? This is your boy JC once again. Tonight, we had to talk about this one, but we have a show today at 9 p.m. With Chris Sakbende. But I just wanted us to talk about this whole issue of Moana's mother's revelation. So please gather your friends, your family. Let's talk about this. Let's dissect this whole issue, because the drama that is playing out to us is really shocking. And I want to hear your thoughts on this whole issue. That is Moana's mother telling the truth? Was Moana bitter? That's why probably she was wild as she was. Was she angry because her father could not protect her from the rape that happened between her and her brother? That is the question. So tell us where you're watching from, whether you're in Zimbabwe, you are in Namibia, you are in Australia, you're in New Zealand, wherever you are, right? I can see Pam Chihelele, please pay. We're here. So let us talk about this. It's a very, very, very important topic. Everyone that has been following this whole news, we all fell to the hoax that was spread during the day that Mr. Amuli has won the case and he's going to bury. He's been given the right to bury Moana, but it turns out that has not been handed down. We're still waiting for the judge to hand down that judgment. So tell us where you're watching from. There is Irene Godobo from Oscar Eze watching from Germany. How are you? Herbert Cartel Rugs Rugwevera. Taura Shona Sha Cape Town. I want to cater for others who might not be able to understand Shona, but it's not our Shona, don't worry. Yes, in Mbare, hi, how are you? How are you? Pauline Murerwa, how are you? Gogoa Praise Kondera, wakadi kustaura sat afan I'm in Australia. Okay. Watching from Pretoria, Gladys Mhlongo, how are you? Melody Didingwi, Indepi Matona area, I can see you, Melody. Phineas Marijani from Chinoi. I'm from Mash West, from our provincial town. Who is here? I can see, okay, Yokai Kubuya from SA. Irene Godobo Chiguma from South Africa. Olise Machira, okay. My Gift, is it My Gift? Okay, I can see My Gift, Mana Glory. All right, right, I can see you. Mary Mangeni from South Africa, Meglin Lovu from South Africa, from Canada, Zanele Katomeni from Ireland, Enya Wingwiri, SA, God knows Shirihuru from Peru, Grigori Polo Lesen from USA, Navende Vincente Arthur from Mozambique. I don't know how to say it in when it's in the evening, but I know to say bon dia, tudo bem. How are you there in Mozambique? In Alan Gumbo, Mobili V from Zimre Park, Harare, Lee Docas, Alfonso Kata Mbunda, Pakome Nyirongo from SA, Alphonse Sheila Kajao watching from Pretoria, Murise, watching from Durban, that's Tanga Petros Mapira, Primrose Zisusa Mashingo. Okay, I can see who is here again. Lee Docas, Dalimap, Mobili from, okay. I've Max Wove, hi, Alan Gumbo, anyway, Ngwiri, Fleming Matsika from Cape Town. Judge Judy Green, my awards, one judgment all along. Right. So I can see that everyone is here. Thank you so much. So let's continue the conversation. If you want to be part of the conversation, we're going to allow you in the near future to take a listen to what is happening. But the story is there was a hoax that was circulated in most social media platforms that the judgment was sent to Mr. Amuli's lawyer but it turns out that that judgment was just a hoax. It's a fake news. We also felt that actually posted, and we retracted that. We're still gonna wait to find out what's gonna be the judgment. But everyone just woke up to the news of my Moana saying that Moana was raped by her stepbrother, who happens to be the firstborn of Mr. Amuli. So as I can see from everyone here that are saying that why was he quiet all along? Yes, I want to just play devil's advocate. Maybe let me be on her side so that I can probably give you the understanding of things, and maybe some of you might tend to agree with me later on. If her claims be true, if her claims happens to be true, and Mr. Amuli is yet to respond to those allegations. I guess Mr. Amuli has not spoken since maybe when he was seen by Sekuru Banda, I think on Sunday. He was told that he must get away from cameras. I think probably he's keeping that distance. So maybe everything that he's communicating is coming through his lawyer. We have not heard him speaking. But if the claims that Yolanda Kuvaoga are true, that could explain something. I want you to take a listen to this. The reason why probably Michelle was so angry with his father and probably with the mother was that the father could not protect her from that rape. Probably she expected something to happen. She expected the father to act or to defend her or to report the stepbrother to the police. Because according to the statement, let me just play it out for you so that we can get the context. But let's just listen to her speaking. Just a second. Here we go.
Mwana wabo festival akarepa Michelle afa bakamshisa anakazongisa ane pamiri pemwana vamukumbura zvakare akaziva endisa kuti ndikangotsaura chipenyu ndakashidza ndakanditsiva daudzisasiya kuzisikana vangu ine mwana akamuripa zvakare mwana wefirstborn asi kutogona kapisa kosi anonzi Ali.
There you have it. So we're hearing the name of that that guy. His name is Ali, Mr. Amuli's firstborn. But okay, let's go back to the issue that I was explaining. I can see here people are talking. Let me. Okay. So if you say we heard Baba Amuli's statements, you could hear Baba Amuli that he had been alienated from his daughter and there was bad blood between them. They could not talk for for years, almost 2-3 years. So could that be an explanation why Moana became wild, became someone who was now, doing other things? She was, I can't say she was a video vixen, but she alienated herself from the religion of her father. So could that be the explanation? Before, like 2 weeks ago, we had issues to say that probably Moana was in an abusive relationship, and that's why she left that husband of hers because she was in an abusive relationship. So she could not cope. So these are some of the things that we're hearing. What was happening? Was he angry at that? But also the other explanation to this is that you saw that Moana came and left the baby, the daughter, to her father instead of her mother. And I said to you, I think I think on Friday when I was doing an analysis, and I said, we normally know that girls, they normally want to leave their kids with ugogo or with their mother. Why did Moana leave her daughter with the father? Probably she knew that this is a responsible one, but now it's kind of like making sense that she knew that you allowed this to happen. Take care of this, and probably she wanted this to be explained. Then let's look at the other video that she posted. I think you can go on social media, you find it, when she was explaining that she was, everyone was not understanding her, and people said that she suffered from depression. Was that the time that people could not understand her because she had this thing that was in her, that I was not fairly treated. My father did not stand up for me. And I want to explain what happens where you see people turning up to be prostitutes, where you see people turning up to be lesbians or gays. There are three things that happens. If you have been abused, there are three things that are going to happen. If you have been abused by someone of opposite sex or even of the same sex, there are three things that happens if you do not get proper counseling, or even if you get proper counseling. The one thing that could happen is you get proper counseling and you heal and you move on and you become a better person. An example that I can give, a living example, is Joyce Meyer. She was raped by her father, but still she's somebody who is heterosexual. She lived, she has spoken on many platforms about her experience with her father raping her, and then, but she still loves, she has a family, she has kids, she has a husband. She grew up and she healed from that, but it took some time. There was a time that she could smoke, she could drink, and then she became a Christian. So I'm just explaining that is one thing that could happen. Then the second thing that could happen, if you have been abused by the opposite sex or the same sex, you are going to loathe or to grow enmity or hatred towards that other sex, and end up finding comfort in your own sex, and you end up becoming probably a lesbian or becoming a gay. Those are things that I've observed. The living example in Zimbabwe that you guys know of, Tastelicious. She was abused by a maid, by the maid that was working at a house, and that maid gave a baby. I mean, that maid has a baby with Tastelicious, and I don't know what happened in the interim, but what you can now see is that he has loathed the other gender of women, and now he is now transgendering or whatever you call it, but he has moved from loving women, which is normal for a gentleman to do, and he's now into men, So this is what happens. So, or the third thing that could happen is that you become a sexually wild person. You just want sex. You want to sleep with everything that breathes. This is my experience with people. When you meet people probably that are into prostitution, or you meet people that are now they are now gays or lesbians. I have an example of a person that I know personally, who has a scenario whereby her mother passed away whilst working for a white man or a boss. So what then happened was that, sorry about that, when the mother passed away, the white man or the boss of the mother offered to take care of them, and said that I'm going to take care of you and your siblings. Just hold on, guys. I'm going to sort this thing out. Right. Right, there we go. Right. Right. Right, just hold on, guys. I just need to sort out this for a minute, because it's just losing its grip here. With me for a second. Right, here we go. Okay, sorry about that. We can sort it out in a second. So what then happened was that, as I was explaining to you guys, then this lady, she left. She was left under the care of that boss of a mother. She was still 16 years old then, still a girl. And then what happened was that the boss of a mother ended up saying to her that for me to take care of you and your siblings, you have to sleep with me. So she was sexually abused by a former, the boss of a mother, because he was saying that I can't just take care of you for free. You have to sleep with me. And this was terrible. It had emotional, scar on her, and it ended up making, right now she is lesbian. And these are the things that I'm just trying to say. But coming back to the issue, okay, just like as I was saying, coming back to the issue that I was saying, why was my Moana quiet all along? Is she trying to, what narrative is she trying to sell us? You know, what narrative is she trying to sell us? For me, I don't understand, because earlier she once said that she met Mr. Amuli in a bar, and then the other time she said that she met him at a, because the man was working at a bakery, and then he convinced her with donuts. That's how, you know, he seduced. He convinced her to sleep with her. So those are some of the things that are bringing to the fore. So, guys, tell me what you think on the comment section. I really want to hear from you. There are people who are complaining about me speaking in Shona, in English. Guys, there are a lot of people that are here that do not understand Shona. I don't want to be saying in Shona, then I interpret. You have to bear with me on that one. All right. So I can see Beta who oh, okay, no, this one. The more she keeps on doing this, the more the time the judge takes to decide. Right, that is Asake Shisa. Do you have evidence? That is other thing. Do you have evidence of that? I can see Zanele Katomeni. At the age she said she had Tyra, she was either 18 or 19, meaning she was an adult, and had all the right to report herself. Okay, again, the stepmother mentioned that she failed her O levels, and she decided to send her into town to redo her O levels, and that's where she started misbehaving, meaning all this while she was protected under the rules that made her look decent. I'm doubting this rape thing. Yeah, so Zanele is saying that, yeah, how could she be quiet when she was, you know, she could report this case herself, you know, and there was all she had all the money to do DNA test and, you know, report this case. But no, some people were saying that dead men don't tell tales. So that's what is, okay. I'm just giving you some, stop using word wild, please. Okay. I'm just saying, according to the father, he said that he was now wild, you know, but to others, you know, they are saying that that was a life. But to the parents, I'm just borrowing the words from the parents. This woman is just very bitter and out of control. She is saying all of that because she lost the case name. Imagine this Munoda Guaris Nabasa Ibaya. Last week she said Ndapa Kura kuna baba waki. This is madness. Okay, no, it's not like we want, we just want to talk about this, guys, because it's something that is on the public domain. We need to talk about this. Then rape is a total lie. My gift na glory. She said she met Amuli in a pub. Ndambobuda hanzi pakurambidzwa Shona. Is it true? No, handisi kurambidza Shona, guys. Ngatitaurei Shona, but nyaya ingoripo ndeyekuti then I'll have to explain to the other audience who are also interested in this story. If kana iri nyaya yangoitika kuZimbabwe, which is not international, I don't have a problem. I can totaura neshona. Hapana nyaya. But this is a story that is has attracted international news, and you can see some people. There are people who contact me who are from outside Zimbabwe, and they want to hear about what is happening. So it would be a disservice for me to just, say, no, ndichataura neshona. I understand kuti memchida kuti taura neshona, but ngatingoitirewo imwe team redu iri rekunze. Anyway, I'm seeing Alan Gumbo. It's not as simple as reporting the case. We don't know her circumstances at the time, and there is a child involved. Okay, there's a child involved. Think of the stigma attached not only with rape, but with the products of incest. So are they saying to us that that child is a product of incest? That is a very, very, very big thing. And I remember stepmother achitaura kuti baba Tyra, Lloyd, what's his name? Lloyd, the one that we posted the other time. Anzi Lloyd, and I can't remember his surname, but I know Anonzi Lloyd. Right. Vanessa Tendai Mabika, Michelle's parents are the same, but a problem. Mom is greedy and dad is too controlling. There's a problem. That's Vanessa Tendai Mabika. So, yeah. So that is what is there, people. I want to invite you to come and tell us. You are free to address us in language of your choice. Whether you want to use English, you want to use Shona. Okay. Right, what's happening here? So that's what we are talking about, guys. I'm going to invite you guys to come to the show. Right, there is the link. If you want to tell us, Munofunge Enyai, Isindebele, Isishona, any language of your choice, as long as I can understand you, you can talk to us. There is the link. Please join. Let's just browse nyaya tipedze tirove tipedze. I think inyaya diki munofunga kuti mai vaTaira vari kutaura chokwadi here? Do you think she's telling the truth? Do you think that she is just seeking attention? There you go. Who is here? I can see Lillian. I'm trying to add you. Lillian, your link is not so good. It's giving me a okay. What's up, brother? That's Cliff Edward. Beauty Stole. Lillian, I'm trying to add you. I don't know what's happening with your connection. It's not showing me an option. Beauty Stole. So please, both parties need to focus on the not to be attention seekers like this is so bad. And this is bad for sure. It's very, very bad. I think Baba Moana has tried, I think this past 3-4 days, we have not heard any word from him. He has tried by all means to stay away from social media, and which is very, very important because isusu ikangobuda apa tinotoidzeya hatimboregedzi kuitaura inyaya inenge yatobuda, of which ndakambozvitaura paya last week ndikati mai vaMoana should not be the spokesperson of the family. She should sort for someone, or even that lawyer vari kudhila naye could be a family spokesperson to these all issues, because right now varongobudisa nyaya, varongobudisa mabhomba. It's just bringing out stories. Will that help in this case? I don't think so. Amai ngavambomira kufunga zvemari mwana ngaavigwe. Yeah, that's what I also think. But you know, that's what it is. Guys, follow the link that is on top here. This link, follow that link. If you want to bring your contribution on all these platforms, whether you're watching on JCTV, you're watching on Atrare 263, follow that link so that we can talk. I don't have much time here today. I just want us to chingotaura zviri panapa. So dai akafa ari mudiki vaimira here sezvavari kuita. Yeah. Then imwe nyaya yandaida that I wanted to bring across is that from my Moana side, which she spoke about the allegations that she was still underage, right? But also she had another baby while she was still underage, you know, with another man who is now deceased. Why didn't she bring that all these years and lot of legislation that came through? And maredio anga achingozvitaura zvese, if a man sleeps with you kana ari now all of a sudden now she knows her rights. I don't get it, because she wants to win a case against Mr. Amuli. I don't understand. And then even if the man vakamurepa, but was that the reason yekuti asiye mwana? For me, kusiya mwana ari mudiki like that, for me it's baby dumping. Baby dumping. You cannot do that. And then she's just bringing issue yekuti murume waana kuroora. I don't understand. How can you marry someone ausina kugara naye? Because she left the man. How could she marry someone? And if it was that vabereki vake vakaona kuti she has been arara nemunhu while she was still underage, anga achiri mwana mudiki, why did the parents then give her up kuti anoitwa chimutsamapiwa? You know, ndo imwe nyaya iri panapa. She was young. Okay. Okay, that's Plucky Dana. Okay, guys, please get in touch. I want to hear your thoughts. I can see Beauty Stall, all of them. Okay, all of them have got a problem. Vanoda nakacheta vakoshese rufu. Vakadzi chihure vakuziva marights cause pane tumari. Vakakudza chihure vakuziva marights cause pane tumari. How much money did this girl leave in the first place? Like that, she's, you know, yaari kumhanyisana nayo kudai. I mean, how much money did she leave? Vanhu vari kustorina drama kwana Jinimbi. They've actually settled the issue right now, but there is a lot of money there. I'd wonder if Moana left a lot of money that she is, you know, fighting for, and then the legal fees that she is incurring with those lawyers. How is she going to pay for that if she loses the case? My Moana needs counseling as it stands right now. Very depressed. Her family is not doing good at her at all. Ndavavaudze vanyarare vasiye madrama SI. Yeah. There is no bigger person in the room at this point in time. There is no bigger person in the room. If you look at this, the family side is not supporting this woman. They were not supposed to allow her to be on camera. She was not, and even I don't blame journalists for asking her questions. She has the right to, when journalists ask her questions, to say, guys, no comment, please, no comment, no comment. I mean, kufukura for me, it's not good. But also, you can't blame her if she can say, because even the families, I remember the other day, in the video that I saw, that Tete Vachona was also supporting her. So then you wonder, is there anyone who is mature who could just, you know, speak some sense into her? Or I don't know. Those are some of the things that we need to understand. But tell me what you think, guys. Judy Green, am I one day vane zvinovanetsa nekuti vakatosiya mwana ari mucheche vakaenda kunogara kune umwe murume kuchimutsamapiwa kwacho ikoko. This woman needs help, to be honest. Right. There is a lady, I can't remember, is it Muzvare something, that I saw who raised this issue. And I really want to challenge her to say, instead of seeking to say, let's have justice for Yolanda, I really think that they need to look for a counselor or a social worker or a psychologist who can attend to this woman, because even if she's going to lose this case, what is going to be a state of mind? And makanzwa anzaniko stepmother vaya vachitaura kuti she used to smoke a lot, and Moana used to say, I don't want to go to my mother's house nekuti she was smoking a lot. So you then look at that, but how is she coping? How is she coping in this time? And how will she cope if things do not go her way? You know, because she wants things to go her way, and if they don't go her way, achaita sei? Avadzoreke hama dzacho dzatonetawo try to help, but akaoma musoro. But I really, yeah, this is Linda Kanengea. Maswera sei pamidzai madziko. Who else is here? Moses Maposa. Zuro ria vaitu vakaendesa mwana wa Moana kuna baba wake, now vakutaura zvimwe madness. Psychologist, I think seriously, mentally she needs help. Yolanda needs psychological help. So all of you are agreeing with me, she needs psychological help because she's really spiraling out of control. Ndeve mbanje, that's kudzichohera. Yeah, so indo zvandofungawo kuti, one, she needs someone who can stop her from speaking to the media. Two, she needs psychological help, because if this do not go her way, she's still going to need a lot of counseling, a lot of help. Because right now, as this drama is unfolding and family members probably are still around her, she's still fine. But truth will start to sink in. Pacha enda vanhu vese, you know. They say the toughest time at a funeral is when everyone else has departed. That's when you start to realize that, okay, the person is gone. They are not coming back. Whether they were calling, they used to call you, that's when reality starts to sink in. That's when people start to enter into that depression mode. The time when you are in shock, obviously your nerves are still, you are still around people who can still know everything. They can make a joke for you and you laugh about it. But once everyone is now gone, that's when the reality starts to sink in. And that's why I believe that she really needs counseling. Instead of spending money on lawyers, she should spend money on counseling if she really wants to have a sane life. Because I don't see her going through this. Because right now she's going to be overwhelmed with this. Vana Amuli, even if after he's buried the daughter, he's fine. After he's buried his daughter, all his wishes are fine. But if she does not get it her way, how is she going to cope? Even the Amuli, the father, he also needs counseling. I know people say Varume vanoshingirira, but guys, there are some things. He even said that, how am I going to live knowing passing this road where I know kuti mwana wangu akafira murodi? So all of them, they need counseling. The way how their daughter died is very painful, and ndakambozvitaura in other videos kuti in our country we don't have social workers that rush to the scene, you know, to comfort people once something has happened. And you know, maybe I stand to be corrected that my journalists probably were too forward. What happened kuti Muswafa Ginimbi, people were already interviewing their father. when a case has happened here, like here in South Africa or even other places, you find that they will have a family spokesperson who will be speaking on behalf of the family, so that the family is not everywhere, because everyone gives their own opinion, and the people will start to derive narratives, zingori, that are, that they want because of what you have said. And this is the problem that I'm seeing. If she has a brother should handle this, or a sister should be able to handle this, the sister to her should be able to handle this, or even the auntie should be able to handle her. Because seriously speaking, she's, instead of thinking that she's going to win from the public, from the court of public opinion, she's not going to win, because the tinongotaura, but we are not going to help her most of the time. We're just talking. But to some people who are watching or who are listening, these are the things that we need to watch out for. We need to have a family spokesperson. If somebody has died and is a prominent person, we need a family spokesperson who can address these issues. Let's just, I want to add one person before I close, because I really need to close this, because there's another broadcast that is coming a little bit later now here on JCTV. Guys, join the conversation. Let's talk. I saw, okay, ndio link here, please. Ngatitaurei tinzwe kuti zvakamira sei. Terence naro siyana nemajournalist atori bo kuvada oro kusavada ndo mabasa avo. Yeah, yeah, but I really think that there was a need for someone to, there was a need for a family spokesperson from the Jinimbi side, from the Moana family side. These cases needed to be treated with such delicacy. Because it was an issue that attracted a lot of public opinion, and it started trending. When I was watching the news here, I saw Jinimbi was trending immediately after, 2 hours after, it was trending here in South Africa on Twitter. So it needed, kuti pasati sisi vachona vataura, uyu ataura, it needed someone ano moderate those talks. Dai vachirwadziwa nekufa kwemwana wavo vangadai vasiri kupfeka hembe dzemwana asati avigwa. That is kudzai chonyera. Susan, kuta kwakuru, please leave them alone. No one is fine. Please, Mitch was over 21 and was not a Muslim anymore. Let here we will be done. Right. Okay, Salicino, Shakaoma Vedwe, Terence M. Naros. Okay, I'm just exactly, evidence is important. Most thing the courts need. Yeah, so the courts are not going to be convinced with their word. Baba vaMoana vacharamba vachirwadziwa kozi mwana akafira murodhi yekumba kwavo, maimo avapo, hapana chavaromborwadziwa zvachose. Yeah. Amuli Bo akaudzwa akahwana kule banda kunzi nyarara nhasi akanyarara kunge asipo achimwena fumu wanga waribwino. Right, that's Terence M. Naro. Right, I have to end this broadcast. I can't, it seems like some of you are scared to come and talk. Ngavamboshandirwa mai avo, mwana ndiwe murume chete, dzinza ramwana ndo richadzika munhu zverudzi rwavo, amai chavo kuteera vari shure. Simple. Right, so guys, I have to end this broadcast because there is another broadcast coming. Let me just see. Yeah, we've got another broadcast coming in almost an hour. Saka ndoda kunzwa kwamuri guys kuti munofungei nenyaya iyi. Inini I really think kuti maima vaMoana, whether this issue is true or not, but not now. Ngavazozvitaura hapo maybe a little bit later. And she was not supposed to keep quiet. And Moana, she was supposed to speak about this. If she was now out of the father's house for 2-3 years, she was supposed to speak about this. She was supposed to talk about this, that I was raped by my brother, and this is what is happening. My father protected the man. But now she's not there to defend herself or to tell her story. So it's, I don't know. And courts, they only believe things that are true, when they test this one, and so it's going to be a very, even if she makes these allegations, I don't think they are going to hold any water in any court of law. I can see Mimi there. Mimi, what's up? Mimi, waenda kupiko Mimi. Oh. All right. Elizabeth Mudende, amai avo havana kukwana, munhu akafirwa anowana simba rekupopota kana misodzi zvayo havana. Mimi, I saw you were here. I almost gave you Mike, Mr. Cool Mugove King. Amaya, she's mentally disturbed, right? Omarecha, she's a drama queen. That's Omachia, Ara Omachia, right? True, zvechifambi zvega zvega. Hai Fridzi yajisa team. Chitarisai amaya vese mahure hapana ari nani. That's good dzaichonyera. Yeah. So guys, yeah, tell me what you think, guys. Kuti munofunge nyaya. I saw someone trying to come. I have to end this by 8 o'clock so that I can allow the other presenters to come and to prepare. There is no religion no religion allows Chinzenza, but they are doing it. Machizovigwa. That's Eusebius Gary. How are you, Eusebius Gary? Vincent, happy am I, Vincent? TPay link. It's up there. Just go scroll up. It's there. The link is there. Or let me just post it again if you're just joining us. Karin Simbarashe shoniwa ndo zvakakudza here izvozvo. A video yakaita Moana pa TikTok, was she wearing like a Muslim? Okay, I think she's responding to Pam Chihelele. Ndichihera. If my daughter dies that way, I would be hospitalized by now. She's not in pain, period. Ndichihera Pam Chihelele. Chihelele vana Chihelele. Inini handidi hangu kutaura vana Chihera stereki because ambuye wangu ndichihera, saka ndikazotaurisa kuti vana Chihera vanotaurisa togona kungozorara panze. Right. Tell us more about the rape issue. Hapana chatiri kuziva. Okay, to the benefit of those that are just joining us, this is my Moana speaking. Okay, who is here? Happiness, my sister Happiness.
How are you?
What are you saying?
Mushe makasimba.
Muri boy, sister Happiness.
Ndiri right ina mene muri saying
let me just increase my volume on my side here. Okay, I can hear you.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Murukuti kudi exactly play this video for the benefit of vanhu vasati vaziva kuti zviri kufamba sei. Just for a second, rabai muripo sister Happiness.
Okay.
Yeah. Maiva Moana avo.
Mwana wavo festival akarepa Michelle afa vanakazongisa ane pamiri vamukumbura zvakazivaendisa kuti ndikangotsaura chipenyu ndakavashidza takanditsivoda kuti isasiya kuzivisikana vanhu ine mwana akamurepa zvakare mwana wavo festival asi kutombowanika pisa kosi achikosakaipa anonzi ali.
Right. Tipirei sister Happiness. Munoto kudi?
Pakaomanzvadzi, vanogona kutaura semunhu ari kurwadziwa, munhu ari kubatikana nezvakaitika nekufirwa kwake. Depression inoita kuti munhu uite kunge wakupenga. Asi zvekare zvinongovadzokera ivo saamai ndaa yekuti mwana uyu ari kunzi akaripiwa zvadini. Akaripiwa zvadini.
According to some of the information that we are getting, kukunzi akarepwa when she was a teenager.
Saka mwana uyu haasi wekurepuka.
Mwana uyu aripo uyu haasi werepu because ari kunzi ane Atane 6 years or something. So obviously
Yes.
she was now 20 when she had this baby. Yeah.
As a single mother, ivo amai ava tinozviziva isusu kuti kana dai ukange wati murume handichada, kana dai ukange wazvisarudzira kuti ndakuda kunoroorwa kumwe, unotakurana nemasanzu ako ndo aunoenda nawo. Saka kurepwa kwakaita mwana inegligence yavo futi ivo zvekare, because pavakasiya mwana uyu vachienda kuSouth Africa vaisiya mwana nemunhu wemurume. Zvingabuda pamunhu wemurume kana achinge achichengeta mwanasikana zvakanaka, zvinotowanikwa kune vamwe, tinovatenda varume vashoma vanodaro, asi vazhinji ndokunozowanikwa macases akafanana naiwaya, nokuti mwanasikana asi wokungosiya nemunhu wese wese. Saka zvimwe zvinenge zvakutaurika zvaitika zveshuwawo, asi ivo ndo vakazvibvumidza kuti zviitike, ndaa yekuti vakasiya mwanasikana achienda kunorerwa nastepmother, ivo sevakafa vari vapenyu. On that one, I've been fighting for that woman. Ndichinzwa mwoyo wekubereka semunhu wemukadzi kuti haizi nyore kuti unozvara mwana ugomurera kana kuti ugozotorerwa panguva yakafanana naiyoyi, ndisina kunge ndakazivawo kuti havana kunge vakaplaya role yavo as a mother. Amuli kuona akachengeta mwana wake, asiwo kana akaita akakanisa, handiwo mubhadharo kuti unozvirepera mwana wako kana ndibaba munini kana ndiani, kwete, hazvidaro. Zvakakanganiswa izvozvo zvinofanirwa kutongwa, vanotongerwa mutongo wavo. Asi pari panyaya
arikunzi akarepa mwana is the brother, the brother. See, kuri kunzi Mr. Amuli vanga vane mwana wavo before he met this woman.
Yes, apa ndo pamunobva maona kuti mahura akasangana. VaAmuli havana right yekunongedza mai Amuli, mai Moana vachiti zvoni ipfambi, ndaa yese mapfambi akanga akasangana. Step brother yakarepa Moana, yakarepa Moana because mai vaMoana havana kunge vachichengeta mwana wavo, vakasiya mwana achichekwa uko. Baba Moana naso vari kupengereka vachimisa musoro nekaheti, vakagona sei vakagona kumiririra mwana wavo paakarepwa pai kuti mwana wangu arepwa, they are brothers, but mhosva imhosva vanofanirwa kurwadziwa. Ndokusaka Moana kana achinzi akanga avabhulokawo anenge akarwadziwawo nazvo, sei baba musina kutora action. Saka zvinenge imba it's a broken home, isina kana ende hatina chatinogona kugadzirisa pari zvino. Nhasi uno ndaa Moana afa nokuti musha wakagara wakatongokanyikana kudhara usina kurongeka. Ivo amai vanozomboputa fodya vachizoita sei, chamuri kupa example kuvana chakanaka chavanodzidza pazviri ndechipi. Saka munozongoona kuti ndedzimwe mhuri nemuraramire wadzo nemaitiro avo avanoita mhuri dzavo avanoda, hameno kuti isarudzwa.
Mimi, what's up? Uri sei?
I'm good. Ndiri kunzwika here?
Muri kunzwika chaizvo. Pfuurira mberi. Munotiwo kudini nyaya? Do you think mai Moana vari kutaura chokwadi kana kuti she's just trying to seek attention?
Oh, okay. Before I get further in this issue, I want to understand kuti vari kuti mwana akarepwa at which age, zvakaitika rini?
She's not revealing all those finer details. Remember, it's just a short clip that we played. Yekuti she said kuti mwana wao akarepwa na step brother who was older than Moana, probably might have been 28, is 28 now or 29, we never know, or 27. So they are saying she got pregnant and she was asked not to say. But the question that I'm having is that kana akarepwa mwana waanaye uyu, the surviving daughter, she's 6 years, if I had the statistics correct. She's 6 years, so which means that she was born when she was 19. Akatadza nei kunozviripotera nyaya ari ega? I mean, those are some of the questions that I'm asking. I don't know. Munofungei?
I also have the same questions in mind as well. But before I get to that, inini ndiri kushaya kuti mai ava chivindi chavari kuona chekusvika pakuendesa murume kukoti. murume anova iye akachengeta mwana akasafa nemwana. Let's be honest here, kuchengeta mwana kubva ane 18 months, mwana ane 18 months asi mwana achangorumurwa achangobva pamukaka. So and zvinotonzi mai vakasiya mwana aine 8 months kuna mbuya vake, baba vakazomutora kubva kuna mbuya aane 18 months. So it means mai vakadhampa mwana 18 months. What kind of a mother does that? We know vana mai vanoshupika nevana vavo, baba varinogona kuita benzi vakapengereka nenyika, but mai vanoshupika nemwana wavo ndopatinoziva panobva mwoyo wekubereka. Zvino mai kana vachidhampa mwana ane 8 months achiri kutoda mukaka wamai, nhasi simba rekumira rekuti vanoti hanzi hee ndiri mai vake ndiri kurwadziwa chaizvo. She should have felt that pain pavakasiya mwana ane 8 months vachienda kunoita
but ipapo vari kuti izvo vaamuli vaigara pamba pangu, vaigara pamba pevabereki vangu.
Kana dai vaamuli vachigara pamba pevabereki vavo, ivo vaiendepi nemwana ane 8 months? That is my question. Who does that? Hasi mwana wekuti anonzi hanzi anga 2 years kana kuti anga ane 3 years anga abva pamukaka, saka pamwe mai vaienda joni kunotsvaga basa. Tinozviziva zvinowanikwa pamwe pamba panenge paine nhamo, vanhu vaunoti zvinototarisana here tofa nenzara, saka ngatitsvage zvekuita, ngatitsvage mabasa. But kana munhu akusiya mwana ane 8 months wemusikana on top of that achiendawo unopepereka nenyika, alright, mbuya vakazosvika pakushaira, mai vakadii? Tomboti mai vanga vaenda kunotsvaga basa vakadii? Oh, my buttress flat.
But I think I heard your point, Sister Mimi. What you are trying to say, you are bringing a very, very important point. Sister Happiness,
it's true zviri kutaurwa naSister Mimi, because really pane zvimwe zvekuti tese mukada kuzvitarisa upenyu kurarama kazhinji uri mwanasikana dzinotadzika kumira, then unobuda uchienda kunoshawa kunotsvaga foundation yekuti ndogona kuraramisa vana vangu sei, asi unobuda uchiita vana vari in safe hands, asi ziso rako ririko kune vana kuye kuti kwakamira sei, vana vasara zvakanaka here, vana vanani, chii chikuitika, kwete kubva wabuda mulife yemwana completely kusvika uzoti mwana ane 26 years wonzi wakadzoka paupenyu hwemwana 23 ane 23, then 3 years dzekupedzesera kwemwana idzi ndo dzamava available pamwana, then mobata musoro kuti marwadziwa chaizvo nekufirwa. Kwete, makatadza kurwadziwa rakanga richiri kunyanya kurwadza chairo, raifanirwa kukosheswa kuchengetedzwa kwemwana, kwete kuzochiva kutakira zvinhu zvinova ndo zvavari kudai. Mukada kuzvicherekedza ivo vaamuli, chiri kuita kuti popotedzane nemhuri vachiramba vachibvutidzana chitunha inyaya yekuti amuli ari kurwadziwawo kuti inini ndakarera pazera rakeri, I'm not going to benefit anything because zvese zvamumaoko aamai. Moyo una inini nekuti nhasi uno kana ndikange ndichinzi ndakarera mwana, kana ndakarera mwana ndozotorerwa kwekupedzesera uko, vanhu mokanganwa kwese uko kumashure, zvinondirwadza zvekare. Umeta munhu wemurume anofila the same way yatinofila wese sevanhu vechikadzi, nekuti ukarera wozomutorerwa kumusoro kunonetsa. Pasi kwaunotadza kurara nemwana achirwara, nemwana achinzi arikuda kuenda kuchikoro, kuperekedzwa mwana wako kuchikoro, zvinhu zvinonakidza wani zvekunzi ranga vachigara pana mbuya, ipapo ndokusaawo kwemukuwasha, asi anga akarongeka pakuti aitochengeta amai vavo, nekuti ndakanzwa zvichinzi ndo vakatopeta ambuya. Iwo mwanasikana wopeterwa amai vako kunzi vakafira mumaoko angu nemukuwasha, nhasi unoti haana kuroora. Makamuripawo here kukupeterai kwaakaita amai venyu vese avo? Kurongeka havana imba yatiri kutaura kuti tese mudzimba dzedu, mudzimuri dzedu tinotinetsawo zvatisingagone kugadzirisa, asi ndo zviri kwana Moana, ndo zviriko izvi, ende hatigone kuti tizvigadzirise. Nhasi ari kunzi akarepa stepbrother ari kupi, amiririrewo kuzvidayira, but nyakurepwa anyarara afaka inyaya yamakumudza. Nhasi uno mumwe munhu asagone kuzvimiririra, saka chokwadi chinobuda pasei. Baba Moana is wrong if he protected his son kuti vana ikonzi inyaya yemumba ngaisabuda kunze. That is wrong. Moana akarepa and akatadzawo baby nenyaya yekunzi kuti amhangare ino ichinzi usakumura. Munozviziva vanhu vachitema ndozvavanoita, saka vanogona kunge vari kutaura chokwadi mai vaMoana, zvinogona kunge zvakaitika asi imhosva inongodzoka kwavari because she neglected her.
Your daughter as well, exactly. Right. I see Kudzai Chonyera. Pane link yanda posta so can you follow that link if you want to be part of the conversation, please? Kudzai Chonyera, I can see you there. Kudzai Chonyera, please follow that link yanda posted right now. Vehicle the straight Pandiri to Batataura. Okay, who is there here? Mimi again. Mimi, you are back. I think I saw phone yake pachaja. You were still Mam Chiri Kumbo explain, Sister Mimi. How are you?
Well, yes, I'm fine. And I saw phone yangu pachaja. Let me just be brief so that my phone can charge. So I was saying kuti Ivo Samai, she should accept kuti vaka abandona duty ravo Samai, that she should accept. Ngavasarambe vachipinda mumodi yavari yekunzwa kuda kungoblema baba vemwana for everything that has happened in your life. She doesn't have the audacity yekubvunza baba kuti hey, saka iwo zvawakachengeta mwana akazokutizirei. It's not easy to raise a child. It's not easy. Where's for munhu wemurume? It's not easy. She should be appreciating that man. Kuti at least inini I was not there. Ndaifara zvangu nenyika ndichidiwa kasafa nemwana, and I was not there for her. So she should be appreciating this man. Then tichiuya paissue iyi yerape. I cannot say kuti kunenge kuri kunyepa chinogona kunge chiri chokwadi, but let's take for instance kuti zveshuwa zvinhu izvi zvakatoitika. Kana baba vakakavhiridza this issue, then he was wrong. But at the same time, Ivo Samai, handiti, Ivo Samai kana vari kuti zveshuwa nyaya iyi mwana akauya nenyaya yavo kwaari akati mama, I was raped. And Ivo, as she claims kuti she even feel pregnant, dai vaine mwoyo wekubereka chaiwo Samai, vangadai vakatora action. Hakuna mai vanogara vagozorora kuti mwana wangu, what happened to you? Wakarepwa. Mwanangu zvinowanikwa, kana kuti hama dzababa vako kana kuti vana vababa vako havaite, vongopenga vosiya zvakadaro. Hazvisirizvo zvinoita mai chaivo vane mwana wavo pamwoyo. Saka ngavasauye nhasi vachitipa all that pretense yekuti ndaida mwana wangu zvikazodii. Rudo rwavo vaifanira kunge vakaruratidza at that particular moment, because mwana wavo, that was the time she needed her most, but she was not available for her. So why should she be available now when she's no longer there? Makuda kumutengera kutozobrega kuti hanzi ndakamutengera coffin rinodhura. She was supposed to stand with her in her greatest time of need. That's what she was supposed to do as a mother. Saka dai vanga vari mumwe munhu ka vatoita stay away from social media. This issue zvemwana akunonoka kuvigwa, she's now dragging the father to court. For what? Munhu unoziva kuti ndiye akareisa mwana. These issues vangadai vakangogara pasi sevanhu vakuru votaurirana. Now they are treating each other as if vanhu vasingambobvira vakabvisana mabhurugwa. You know, it's no longer making sense. They should supposed to sit down and discuss these issues. Kuti no, toita sei? Alright, saka mati muda kumboona mwana. Alright, saka mwana takukupai body one day, mozotipa body the following day toviga mwana. As simple as that. Iwe watoona mari murume akakuchengetera mwana kukoti. That is nonsense. No, vakutotinyangadza mai ava pasocial media.
Tell me, Mimi, do you think kuti she's feeling guilty kuti havana kuplay a role yavo as a mother achikura, so now she wants to ada kutry kuti vaite cover that gap? Because tinozviona sometimes even kana isusu vana kuti I can see you wanganyambe26@gmail.com. I can see you. I'm gonna add you very soon. Is it tinomboona kuti vana sometimes vana vanogona kuzotengera vabereki vavo coffin rinodhura but anga asiri kuchengeta vabereki vake? Can we say this could be the same scenario yekuti she's now regretting and she wants to now prove a point yekuti ndaida mwana wangu, of course, but she could not be stand up for her when she was when she was still alive?
You are very, very right. You are very, very right. This woman is feeling guilty. Mukatarisa pane video yakambobuda baba vaMoana vachipenga, mai vacho varipo nehama dzacho vachinongedzera kuti iye yuyu ndiye akaurayisa mwana, iye yuyu. because mwana aita ubenzi achitadza kutsiura mwana akatadza nei kundidaidza inini baba vacho kuti baba vemwana ndimi makachengeta mwana honai zviri kuita mwana toita sei nemwana. She did not respond. Baba vacho varipo. If you notice vanoda kutaurisa stereki kana baba vacho pasina, kana varipo baba vacho, she doesn't respond. Yes, silence and the way she walked away zvakandipa a clear picture yekuti no, this woman ari kuzviziva kuti zvaakaita ane mhosva pamwana. Saka zvese zvaari kuita izvi zvekuti ndakuisira mwana wangu maruva ndakudii, munhu ari kufira guilt, ari kuzviziva kuti akafraya beans. Saka now she's trying to cover up and rectify mistakes aya aakaita, of which already it's a little bit too late. But munhu ari kutofila ubed kuti at least since ndakatadza kuvepo for her while she was still alive, at least let me do something ashaya kudai. So yes, silence, it told me a lot kuti no, ndo pane nyaya yese, because if it wasn't the truth she would have responded. But when the father spoke, she kept quiet and she walked away. That told me something. Kuti no, nyaya kutaurwa apa, this is very true, but this woman is feeling guilty. Ari kushayawo kuti oita sei kuti aitire mwana wake something.
Sister Happiness, any last word from you? I want to give another person, Anzan Wanga. Wanga is gone. Okay. Sister Happiness, do you think that she's feeling guilty? Because ndakaona zvakare paitaura achitizvo ndoda kuchengeta muzukuru wangu, ndoda kuti I want to give her the best life, yet she failed to provide the best life for her own daughter. Do you think that she's feeling guilty?
I don't think so, because kune rimwe dhimoni rinobata vanhu veve zvinooneresa kuti munhu akarasika kana kuti munhu akaita sika hazvitomboreko vatori neimwe nyika yara yavanorarama iyoyo kuti we cannot change her today nekuti zvinhu zvakavachembera zvavatori eji yavo iyaya. Saka maonere acho atinotoita akatosiyana zvekuti havatomboone chavakakanganisa from the beginning and havatomboona kana gap rekukavhiridzira, because kwavari havana chimwe chinoona zvachose haisiwo type yacho. Chatingatoita isusu vapenyu, isusu vanhu kwavo vasara vari kuda kugadzirisa corrections edu kana tichikwanisa mukudzidzawo nekuonawo zviri kuitika kune vamwe, ndisu tingatogone kugadzirisa kuti akomanaka kana ndichinge ndabereka mwana wangu wandabereka ibhedheni rangu ndeini ndinofanirwa kuritakura kusvika kwekupedzisira together or not together murume uyu. Asi samai vakatakura nhumbu, iwewe ndiwe unofanirwa kutanga uri pamberi kutoramba wakamira nevana vako kusvika kwekupedzisira, pane kuti munhu wemurume kunyadzisa nhasi uno kuti ndine ndakarera mwana 23 years.
Okay, Wanga Nyambe, I can hear you. Wanga Nyambe, Murukundizwere, how are you?
I'm fine, and you, sir? How is
okay.
You're in South Africa or you're in Zimbabwe?
I am in South Africa.
Me, I'm in Zambia.
Okay, Muribanji ku Zambia.
Ife tiri bwino boss Muribwa.
Tiri bwino kaino mashoma bwanje.
Atoma bwino.
All right. Tipaseni. Okay, talk to me. What do you think? Do you think this woman, she's feeling guilty because of not taking care of her own daughter when she was alive? Because she's saying, she's bringing in allegations that the daughter was raped, something like that. What is your thoughts to that?
Okay, first before I answer that thing, I want to recommend you something. I always follow you, what you are doing. You are doing good job in Africa.
Thank you.
I want you to continue for this journey you have started. You really always teach us something what we never know. At least you always bring the new things you take them at the table. Yeah, yes, the same woman who is saying the children she was raped, is it true she was raped or what?
That's the question that people are asking. Why is she bringing this now? Because she's saying that she was raped by the stepbrother. of Moana, who is the firstborn son to Mr. Amuli, who is the father of Moana. So now she's saying that the father threatened her not to speak about this, and now she's bringing it now. But I don't know if that case is going to hold any water. So people are asking, is she telling the truth? Or if she's telling the truth, why did she keep quiet for all this time?
Such issues sometimes we should not blame her, because sometimes they're always threatening. If you have done something wrong, if you don't want that thing to go public, they always threatening that person to not say anything. But sometimes, because if she went to report that thing, if that man get arrested, the family they'll bring that person. Why have you done? If he didn't do that, they could have not arrested that person. It can be true. Those things is there. So
Yeah.
because even here in Zambia, those things are always happening in homes. It's there. So sometimes we should not. Yes.
Okay, but the question now also is that now that this is happening, is it necessary for her to bring this case now? Is it going to solve anything?
No, it will never solve anything. It's just it's adding salt in the wounds, in the what, in the soul.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think she needs psychological help in such a scenario? Because she's just always talking to the media. Yesterday she was asked, why is she wearing the clothes of her daughter now that the daughter is deceased? What is your take on that one?
She need prayers, because sometimes she can get mad also.
Yeah, she's not somebody who is going to church, but maybe psychologically she needs help.
Yeah, she need help. Yes, she need to see doctors who can help her to bring her on board.
So where exactly are you in Zambia, my brother?
I'm in Western Province.
Which side? I know Lusaka, I know Kafue, I know Livingstone. Which side is that?
Mongu.
Moungu. Okay. All right. I only know that part when you are coming from Kazungula, that side of Botswana, coming up to Lusaka, Kafue. I don't know the other town that we passed through when we're going to Kafue. And then I've been two or three times in Lusaka. Yeah.
Which route you have used? Kazungula one?
Yeah, I used Kazungula coming from Botswana.
Kazungula, after Kazungula is in
then Livingstone.
No, not. It's Mwandi, then Livingstone.
Oh, all right. I see.
And then Livingstone is Zimba, Choma, Mazabuka, Lusaka.
Wow. It has been long. I think it's about 8 years ago when I came to Zambia.
The next time when you come, use the Western Province one. The road is good also. When you reach there, then you come to live Sesheke, Senanga, Mongo, Lusaka.
So, my brother, thank you so much for your contribution. I really thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it, and thank you for taking the time to listen to the program.
Yeah, because the first time when I started there are a lot of issues. I always follow you. Because the only problem because in Zambia we don't use like you people, you always use routers. Yes, we use data bundles for our phones.
All right, I see.
Yes, I started following you issue of Ginibi.
Oh, all right, my brother.
So I don't know what that issue now. I don't know if the family have shared their property nice. I don't know.
Yeah, the news that we have now is that the family, they've agreed, they've signed, Jinimbi left an unsigned will, so they've agreed. So I'm told that two sisters, the other one got 60%, the other one got 30% of the trust, and then the father got 10%. So the house that Jinimbi built is going to be turned into a hotel, and then the trust is going to be left under the care of the former wife Zodwa. So that's the information that we got from the Herald.
Yeah, that is good, because sometimes when someone dies, there are a lot of things, there are a lot of issues they will bring. No, because in Africa, some of us, we don't believe in someone to have those. He has worked, that guy. It's not because every time what we always do is black magic, my brother. No, because example like you, this issue you are doing, if you get rich, they will start talking bad thing over you.
Yes,
So
yes, yes. That's very true.
that mentality of us Africans, we should stop that. Because if Jinimbi was a white person, this time they could have said good thing. No, because here in Zambia, example, in Mongo, where I am, we've got two businessmen. There's the one is late, the other one is there. But they always talk negative things. But if I look their works, they've done well. Like what that guy Jinimbi has done. Because example, he brought here in Zambia Bugatti. He brought Bugatti here in Zambia. It was news.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, it was news.
So it's an African problem, right?
Yeah, we should, that mentality, my brother, we should stop it. Let's work very hard. No, when you work very hard, they should not talk bad things over you. They should help you. All of us, we should work very hard. What we
Yes,
do.
that's very true. I'm seeing here there is royalty, and Sister Happiness. Any last words from you before I give royalty a chance?
All right.
Okay.
Let me say something.
Thank you very much for this program. Please don't stop this. Continue, follow you up.
Thank you. Zikomo, Wanyambe, Zikomo.
Okay, thank you. When you come to Zambia, just write me a message in my email. They'll say I'm coming to Zambia.
I want a lot of, I want fish. I want fish from Zambia. Please, I want fish from there.
Because I'm not boasting. In Zambia, we've got best fish in Zambia, and we've got best fish in Zambia, here in Western Province.
I want some tilapia there, please. I really need some tilapia from Zambia. But anyway, thank you so much, brother, for coming to the program. We really appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, and we keep it up. Don't stop. Continue.
All right, I really appreciate it. Zikomo. Mugone bwino.
Yeah, thank you very much. In my language, we say Lwitumeze ahuru.
Lwitumeze ahuru.
Yes, in my language.
All right. Which language is that?
It's Lozi.
Oh, Lozi. I know Bemba and Tonga and Nyanja and then Chewa. Some of my friends they speak Pemba. They speak Bemba. I mean,
because my tribe, we are coming from South Africa, so I speak languages similar to South Africa and a bit of Zimbabwe also.
Oh, all right. So you can hear Shona.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. I say, let me give Mr. Royalty. Royalty, is it Mr. or it's a ma'am? Royalty?
It's ma'am. It's actually
how,
Miss.
Oh, Miss, how are you, Royalty? But before I do that, Happiness, any last words before I let you go?
Yes, thank you so much. Nendoda kungoti mai vamoyana yese zvamuri kutaura zvokuti vanoda help ka chinogona kuva chokwadi todawo rubatsiro haizi nyorewo kuonawo mwana akatsva kuita dota kudaro zvinotovhiringidza brain dzemunhu nokuti hakuna mubereki no matter how much she abandoned that child kuti anongorudzirwa nyore nekuona mwana raadota zvisi nyore zvinogona kuvavhiringidza asi iri nhau yemajournalist I think taakushoterwa nemajournalist akaenda kuchikoro zvangova zvokuti nekushaya chikoro kwangu ndakutongomuka ndichitongokomawo rangu gurupu ndakutobata maiki ndichingoenda parodhi ndichibvunza vanhu because mabvunzirwe anoitwa mwe mibvunzo yachonaka haana udzamu hwekuratidza kuremekedzawo munhu ari kufirwa ndayekuti shuwa to all your senses my brother ungabvunza munhu kuti hembe dzamuri kupfeka hanzi makazonzi mutopfeka hembe dzemwana ndewavo ende vanofana vakudairawo unomboziva kuti munhu ukaramba uchingobayiwa pane paunozomboputikavo saka vane raidho yekuzombodaira zvimwe zvacho nokuti tiri kunyanya kupinda mukatikati medzimba vanotengerana hembe vofanana mai nemwana vanokuririrana hembe mai nemwana vakasiyirwa hembe idzi munhu achiri mupenyu but isusu tinenge tichida zvakamboitika pana taira naamwene vake taira apfeka dress bheki rikazomboonekwa rakapfekwa naamwene vake rikatenderera kunzi onai vari kuirirana hembe izvo zvinenge zvisina basa nevanhu tinopinza mino dzedu kwese kwese ikoko which is very wrong mabvunzirwo akaita mubvunzo uya unoshoresa majournalist mira zvakanaka mubvunzo uyu zvimwe zvinobvunzika kwoitawo zvimwe zvinongopawo chiremerero yekunzi station yajonathan iite chiremerera chekuti inoburitsa zvinhu zvechokwadi inoburitsa zvinhu zvakarurama haiswero tenderera kana kuswero shaya professionalism ndozviri
I see Theo, where have you gone? Theo, I wanted to add you. Please, Theo, come back. I just want to okay.
Aura maita basa nemukana wamatipa wekuti titandare pano tichikurukura hedu tichidzidzawo isusu sevabereki kuti munhu waamaimira nemwana wako vana baba variko zveshuwa vakafanana nababa Amuli tinovatenda tinovaremekedza varume vakaita saizvozvo vanorerera vana vavo but kuzochengetedzawo marepu cases aya muchafukidzira zvakaita ini ndinozviramba futi zverepi zvinesa hongu zvinoitika mumurumu muri kuvigwa zvivi zvakawanda zvinowanika zvinoitika asi mai vaMoana sai vanga vakarambana nababa ava vaifanirwa kutozviburitsa because vanga vasisiri pamwe chete there was nothing to protect vanga vasisina zvekuchikanza saka chava kuzviburitsira nhasi uno kana mwana wavo kwaari kwaakazorora anovagumukira kuti why today why now which is very wrong.
It's not gonna help here. It's not gonna help here. That's very true.
Maita henyu vanzvadzi nechirongwa chenyu mova nemani.
Thank you so much, Anzadzi. You are always a good supporter of this program, and I really appreciate your time. Maita basa murare zvakanaka. Royalty and Joe, I can see you there. There is Joe. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, and you?
Okay. Munotaura, you speak. All right, Roy. Okay, I want to give Royalty chance first. How are you, Royalty?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, talk to us.
All right. This is my first time on your show, and I've been.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you for having me. So I've been following Nyai since the day the accident happened, right? So I just feel like my Moana, we have every right to be angry at her, but we must not forget kuti zvinhu zvatiri kuona on social media, these are just bits and pieces of the story. Hapana munhu chaichayani the actual story anonyatsoziva kuti zvinhu zvakafamba sei. Hapana munhu anokwanisa kupinda in the mental frame of a 15-year-old kuti understand what was exactly going on panguva yachona zvaiitika. My cases are vanhu vari kumhanya the fact yekuti mwana akachengetwa nababa. It's a noble thing that he did, right? We cannot run away from the fact yekuti vakaita zvinhu zvakanaka, but people must not also forget kuti there are also vana mai vari kuita basa iroro ende mwana haasi mwana womunhu one, mwana ndeve vanhu two. Saka the fact yekuti there was a parent that was able to step up tizvozvozvo tinozvitenda. But then now munhu wavakuratidza after mwana wavo has died hauna kunaka. Because inini I'm not a parent, I'm very young actually, but even mwana wangu akashata zvakaita baba vaye kuenda like indakaona clip yawo yekutanga first kutaura kuti ye akazotiza murume achinoenda kuchihure, you know, ameno maybe makudziro andakaita, but you know baba chaivo vanechiremerera vakwafanire kutaura mashoko rakadaro about mwana wavo, even akadaro mwana wachona,
especially afa, because they are not going to change. They are not going to change anything about that.
Exactly. So I just felt kuti whatever respect I had kuti vakachengeta mwana wavo, mutauro wavo iwo, it didn't sit well with me. Kuti munhu anogona kunge akaita zvinhu zvakashata, but then zvimwe zvinhu zviri best kuchengetwa zviri wrapped up as a family, kwete kuti the whole world wakufumura mwana wako. And hapana chinhu chinomboshamisira stereke kuti mwana akachengetwa nababa. Because inini I lived with both my parents, but then sometimes my mom would go somewhere, right? Nichitosara nadhedhi wangu achitondichengeta the same way my mom would. So andione like noise yekuti munhu anobva ati ndakachengeta mwana. Itori obligation yako, itori responsibility yako yekuchengeta mwana because ndiwo wakamunza panyika, right? And futi chinhu chinofanira kuita vabereki vanofanira kuziva kuti vana ndevavo but havasi vavo, vanhu ndevamwari, like they're just custodians of us, like vanhu vakangopiwa mandate yekuchengeta vanhu. Tikatarisa Moana was 26 years old, anga asiri mwana mudiki ane 6 years anoudzwa kunzi gara apa ita zvakati. She had a mind of her own, even if akaudzwa kunzi ita so haakwanisi kuzviita because munhu akura aakuzvizivira akuzvifungira, right?
Yes.
Saka kuti blame in a society yekuti hanzi mwana akaturn out like this imhosva yamai, haisi mhosva yamai, because munhu anomoldwa anomoldwa the first 7 years of your life ndo ari critical, ndo paunoona zvinhu, right, from your family and from whatever, but then paunokurawo uchisangana nevamwe vanhu unokwanisa kupika zvimwe zvinhu zvisitorina kana vabereki wako. You find out kuti unogona kubva from a family yekuti no one drinks, but when you get to varsity unogona kutoita chidhakwa chekupedzisira. This is not a characteristic yaona kuna mai vako kana kuna baba wako, but it's something
that's very true
as you're growing.
That's very true. That's very true.
So I feel like society is being unfair on my Moana kuti hanzi ndo vakaita kuti mwana atore hunhu hwakadaro, because mukatotarisa from way back pamwe zvinhu zvacho zviri kukondemwa pamwe akatozvibvirira kudhara.
So that's very, very important. So in your own I mean, closing up, because we definitely have to wrap up this show now because there is another show that is coming at 9 p.m.
Yes.
What is your last words that you want to say to the Kumure Zimbabwe that is watching right now? I also want to give chance to Joe, and I think I see someone here who is also a Theo. Okay, what is your last words that you want to give Kumure Zimbabwe? Do you have to, my Moana, can she pursue this case or she should just leave it because it's not going to help her?
And I think for the sake of her closure, because obviously she has some regrets. Obviously, she wants to make it up for her daughter for some of the ways that she has let her down. I think she should pursue it, because if she wins this case, it's going to be a milestone for other women out there. Because society is really patriarchal, and mesera vakadzi to some lengths, right? You can still do right, even kana munafa. It's never too late to turn back and do something for someone. And also to my journalists, it's nice to tell stories, it's nice to get more views, but then at the expense of what, humanity,
of somebody's emotions or somebody. All right.
And also to the rest of the young people out there, let's have respect towards Vanuakuru. Even though we tinema opinions, we should respect our women, because if we don't respect them, who's going to respect them? I think that's all.
Thank you so much, Royalty, for those wise words. I really appreciate that. I have to let you go, but thank you for coming. First time caller. It's good. It's really good. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Joe, bye.
Hello.
Joe. I'm just going to give you 2 minutes. Sorry about that, but I will have a program that is coming up. So I'm giving you 2 minutes so that you can tell us kuti munofunge.
Inini ndinofunga zvangu kuti vabereki vari 2 ava havasati vakutombochema mwana wavo. They are now they are suffering from post-traumatic disorder. Tikatarisa maitiro avakaita mwana wavo nepain yese yavanga vakaviga throughout kusvika mwana azofa ndo yakuvarwadza zvichibuda pain yekurasikirwa nemwana chaiyo haisati yambotanga. So we need psychologists, therapists who can help them behind the cameras, behind the social medias, to accept what happened throughout kuwanana kwavakaita nekusiyana kwavakaita. Then they need to forgive each other and accept what has happened. What is Otanga grieving their daughter? They are not grieving yet. They are still grieving from their past. Ndoinonzi post-traumatic disorder zvinhu zvinenge zvakangonyararwa zvisina kusolvwa zvinozouya paitika chimwe chinongotrigger. So mukuona mumwe nomumwe ari kungoti we wakadai zvinhu zvanga zvisina kusolvwa kubva pavakaparadzana pacho.
So these things were just kept under the carpet and they never spoke about this, and this is now affecting.
Solved. So there's difference between feelings and emotions. Their emotions are coming out like volcano. So therapists, they need compassion. Everyone needs compassion. Deep down, their upbringing, zvinhu zvakavanzika zvaingoitika nezvavakaenda through vasingatauri pasina anoziva. So they need someone who can help them behind the scenes and cameras, and then they need to accept what has happened. It's not anyone's fault, even behavior yemwana. It's not anyone's fault. Maybe angatori nema issues akewo asina umboudza vanhu aitosuffer.
And they cannot bring her back right now, even if they complain.
They cannot bring her back. And the way vanhu yavari kuvajudge vachivataura pama-social media, the more they bring up everything, yakuita kunge sort of entertainment. Tikasachenjera umwe pakati pavo dzinotodambuka. Dzinotodambuka tichingoseka kuti vanopenga. They need compassion. They need help from people who are non-judgmental on both sides. Kugara navo pasi behind the cameras vosolva maproblem ese behind. Kuenda mumakamera, it can help you or it can destroy you as well.
Sister Joe there, thank you so much for wise words, Matudza. It's really interesting. Unfortunately, we have to end today right now because the program is starting at 9 o'clock and we need to let other presenters come in the studio so that they can prepare with the other guests. But I really say thank you. You are saying wise words. They need counseling, and I really think that it is very important as a society that if people can, what they can offer them, they really need to offer them counseling, or maybe free counseling if we have psychologists that are out there or social workers, so that these guys can heal from this. But let's say thank you. I want to say thank you to you as for coming to the show.
Program 9 o'clock.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. But you won't be with me. You'll be hosted by Mr. Edmo Mazunguni. He's going to be hosting the show. But please join the show. There is Krista Kubende who is coming on that program.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Theo, I just want to give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Theo. Say what you think. I'm giving you 30 seconds. We are really out of time. Theo, please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself from your side. Theo? All right, Theo is not responding. But anyway, to everyone that came to the program, I really want to say thank you. Let me just read a few comments before I go. and then I'll wrap up here. Petros Mapira, sister vamuri kutaura Yesu, vamuri kutaura muri right, but mai vaifanirwa kuenda nemwana wavo mai manje vakasiya mwana achingetwa nababa kuitawo here. Betha Elias, I see you there. Temba Chapanduka, I see you there. Kudzi Chonyera, I can see you. Bla Ndi Okamendi. Bla Ndi Okamendi, okay. Yolanda Mukombe Berejena. Rachel Moyo, she wants to make it up Pachituna. Pamela Chihelele, how are you? Can see Amori Peter. Kana mona aluza anga gotichi anotsvaga nyaya musiriwo wakaita mwana munhu agochengeta dzakadaro. I can't read that well. Okay, I can see Anita here, our presenter. Tanga Petros Mapira, Saru Maya Manda Wadi, Nometa Boloma, I can see you there. Dianu Muftarpana, I can see who is here. Betha Elias, I've mentioned you. Happiness, Happy Amai Vincent, Yolanda Mkombe Berejena, I can see you there. Okay, right. I think everyone I've picked up. Lucia Murove Musuka, I can see you there. Lillian Kandemiri, who else is here? Fungi, I can see you there. Who else is here? Angie Malunga. Who else? You see Biaskawi, right? Right. So Jimmy Jimalo, how are you? Jimmy Jimalo, Nora Dube. Who else? Samantha Ingrid Makululu. If they could only respect Moana, please, what example are they setting to her? That is Letwin Karomba, I can see it. Okay. All right. I was talking to Henderson Banda from, I think it's from Zambia there. Ricky Michon, Ed. To those that could not get in touch, please, tomorrow, go to our WhatsApp here on WhatsApp. If you want to be in part of the program, get in touch with me earlier. When you see a program that has been scheduled, please get in touch with me so that I can aid you when you start the program, because I had 35 minutes talking to myself and I started seeing people coming. So please get in touch with me so that you can start the program together and we kick the ball rolling immediately. That is my number. Get in touch with me on WhatsApp. Please, no calls, just my WhatsApp. Lillian Kandemiri had Marwei Zvacho Zvakaoma Pangins, she was raped. Hapana chikutaurwa zvemwana. Right. We have to end it here, people, but all of you are agreeing with me that there is a problem that we have here, and I really think that this woman really needs help. She needs help. And if you are there, she might not get help, but if you are there, you have issues between you and your baby daddy, between you and your maybe your estranged wife. Sort out these issues with your wife or with your former wife or whoever, so that at the end of the day, you are not going to be found wanting. You are not going to be found on the social media and everything is blowing out of proportion. This is my advice, but I want to say thank you. I can see who is Rati. Rati, I'm sorry, I can't aid you. The program has to end now. We have to do it tomorrow. Please, let's talk about other issues tomorrow here on JCTV Zimbabwe and Atrare 263. This is your program of choice where we bring issues. It's a dare, like what we used to have back in the day, where we talk about things. We are not giving you answers, but we're just talking about issues. Maybe we might help you, we might help one another. This is the goal of the program. But as I close the program tonight, we have another program that is coming on Atari 263 and JCTV Zimbabwe. It's coming up. This is the show that is going to be, we're going to be having Chris Sakubende and Ed Mo Mazungunye. They're going to be joining us in a few minutes from now. So don't go away, stay tuned to JCTV Zimbabwe so that you won't miss out. And I just want to give you a taster of what you're going to expect tonight. This is the man, Chris Sakubende, and doing his things. So just
Nongwe pasarudzo